Hello everyone, this is Soumya, your host for a brand new podcast Let's Talk It Out. आज के हमारे स्पेशल गेस्ट है none other than Miss Nirupama Verma. She's a versatile actress and she has been played many roles in Bollywood and now you can see her on the YouTube Life Tak series as a supportive mother and mother-in-law. तो हमने उनसे बहुत सारे सवाल किए. द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन वाज जो सपोर्टिव मदर एंड मदर इन लॉ के रोल्स वो प्ले करते हैं ऑन द सीरीज, डज इट एग्जिस्ट इन रियल लाइफ? सो एक मिनट, एक काम करते हैं, इसका जवाब उनके ही मुंह से सुनते हैं. सो लेट्स गो.
Well, nowadays we are living in nuclear families. Children are not necessarily living in the house. They may be working, they may be in another city, in another town. Parents may be in another town. And secondly, even if you're in the metropolis has this issue where there could be a family living together, children and parents, because it's very, very expensive to have different setups. It suits everybody to be together. And it's also a kind of a support system for each other. So the people who realize this, that you have got a support system and this is beneficial to you, both to the children and the parents, over there the clashes are less. But always there will be certain situations where there would be issues. But we cannot create an issue of clashes. We have to show the positive side. We have to show that this can be there in a relationship. So if people see that, maybe they get motivated to, have their relationships corrected if they are not correct. So it also becomes a kind of a space where you are showing them a happy zone of existing with each other.
Yeah.
Right? It may not be there everywhere.
Yeah, true. So, real scenario, like current time frame, what are your suggestions or what are your advice for this mothers and mother-in-law?
Well, I would ideally would say that it's best to have your own life, your own friends, and if you are lucky enough to have your own financial independence, which may not be there for many. Yeah. But if that is the situation, then it's better to have your own kind of outlet systems. You move with your friends, you have a life of your own. Do not merge your life with that of your children.
Yeah.
Give each other space, yet be there for each other, but do not try to intrude upon their life and do not let them also intrude into yours.
True.
Both the generations should be available for each other, yet they should not encroach into your personal space.
Yeah.
That would be an ideal situation.
True. अभी के जनरेशन जो है, जो जैसे बोलते हैं टेक्नोलॉजी जनरेशन है, एंड शेयरिंग इज नॉट द पार्ट. एक घर के अंदर भी कभी बातें नहीं होती है, शेयर नहीं करते हैं लोग. तो व्हाट आर योर ओपिनियन रिगार्डिंग दैट?
नहीं, शेयर तो करना चाहिए, बिकॉज दैट इज, इफ यू कीप एवरीथिंग विद इन योरसेल्फ, व्हाटएवर मे बी योर थॉट्स, you keep it pent up into your own system, it's going to have a very, very strong fallout maybe sometime when you may take it out in a way that might clash with the other person. So it's better to be very, very transparent. And अगर छोटी मोटी बात है तो उसको अगर आप अच्छे तरीके से अगले को समझा सको तो वो बेटर है, ना कि उसके अंदर बहस करके और क्लैशेस करके और एक रिफ्ट क्रिएट करके. So one has to be wise enough and cool-headed enough to kind of have a situation, and that's what I mean. Everybody should respect each other's space. If we don't respect each other's space, then there is going to be a problem. It could be food preferences, it could be what you want to wear, it could be how you want to spend your evenings by watching films or by going for a theater performance or for going for a music performance or just going for a dinner. Everybody would have a different kind of a de-stressing situation and preference. So it should be accepted and it should be given a space.
Yeah. अभी का जो जनरेशन है, they don't feel like sharing with their parents, or even the daughters or daughter-in-laws, they don't have the same communication with their mothers or mother-in-law. So what do you think as in I am also a daughter-in-law and I don't share that much with her. Like मैं अपने जैसे अपने mother से जितना share करती थी, I don't share with her. So what are your advice?
It is very natural that because you have grown up with your mother, the way you can communicate with your mother, you will not be able to communicate with your mother-in-law because you are both from two different, families, different kind of a lifestyle, different kind of a thought process. So that cannot happen very suddenly. It cannot happen with a click of a finger that उतनी बात ही मैं उनसे कर सकती हूँ या नहीं कर कुछ लोग कर भी सकते हैं. I've also seen in some families that the girls are more are able to share more with their mother-in-laws than their mothers. ऐसा भी है. So it is very subjective. You cannot say कि it is general. But the point is this कि whenever you are nurturing a new relationship, it will always take time to develop. ठीक है ना? Even the person you get married to, you will only learn about that person after you get married. Even if you are having a boyfriend for years, till you get married to that boy, you will not know what he and how he lives actually.
True.
उसके बारे में आपको तभी उसकी असलियत पता चलती है जब आप उसके साथ रहने लग जाते हो. सेम चीज कोई भी आदमी या औरत जब एक दूसरे के साथ रहने लगेंगे तभी उन्हें एक दूसरे के बारे में पूरी तरह से पता चलेगा. और कई बातें ऐसी पता चलेंगी जो आपको बिल्कुल नहीं पता थी कि उस इंसान में उस तरह की नेचर है. वो तभी होगी जब आप एक जोन में रहना शुरू करते हो. So the same thing is with a mother-in-law also. It takes time to nurture relationship. Mother-daughter relationship is a natural relationship which develops from the time you're born.
Yeah, true. What are your opinions regarding the woman independency? Earn करना जरूरी है या she can be a housewife or it's her choice? What are your opinion regarding that?
No, it is essentially a choice, but it will be always good if a woman is financially independent because that gives her greater position within the family if you're financially independent. Basically हर चीज finances के ऊपर आके टिक जाती है ना? अगर आप कुछ नहीं कमाएंगे तो थोड़ी देर के बाद फैमिली की टॉलरेंस जो है कम हो जाती है आपकी. So if you are financially independent, it does help a lot. Unless the family is so understanding कि अगर वो lady financially independent नहीं भी है, तो उसके जो efforts हैं are going a long way in making other people earn without much stress.
True.
Get my point? She is making life so comfortable for them that they are very, very, they don't have to bother about nitty-gritties, about everyday issues, about situations at home. They can concentrate so much on their job and they do very well with the result of, this woman contributing so much in the background.
True.
But वो सब लोग समझते नहीं हैं. वो सब लोग समझते नहीं हैं, है ना? That is a very, very, you can say it's a very gray area in our lives.
Yeah. Every woman has her own importance.
Which is enabling her children and her husband and whoever it is who's earning to have a smooth journey in their lives of career. They don't have to bother about it. उनको छुट्टी नहीं लेनी पड़ती छोटी छोटी बातों पे. उन्हें घर के काम के लिए अपने आप को थकाना नहीं पड़ता. The other woman is doing it. This woman is doing it. So, they are stress-free. They're having a comfortable life because of which they are able to put in more effort in their careers.
True. Actually, men forgets that part.
Even women in the family forget it. So ultimately ये होता है जो पैसे ला रहा है उसकी importance हमेशा ज़्यादा रहती है. So फिर क्यों ना ऐसा हो कि औरतें भी कमाएं, है ना? So that they have their own importance in the family.
Actually, मैंने आपके बहुत सारे लाइफ तक के वीडियोस देखे हैं. Even some of the life talk videos, I have the name on my tongue. Truly speaking, I will be like you when I will become a mother-in-law. Yeah.
So, one thing is there. Please keep in mind that I am portraying a character.
Yeah.
I am portraying a character which is written by somebody else, conceptualized by somebody else, and I put in my best efforts to turn it into a flesh and blood character. Right? So I may not be the same person as how you've seen me on screen.
Yeah, true.
also. Though I relate to most of these subjects where the mother-in-law is behaving well and where the daughter-in-laws are behaving well. I do relate a lot to this whole subject which is being discussed in these videos, and that is why probably I'm able to justify them. But there would be, I think, some gray areas in my life also which people wouldn't know about, right? सभी की लाइफ में होते हैं. Yeah.
So I have this much question only, as it's a podcast, it's a short video. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot for your time.
Yeah.
I think अगर आपने अभी बोला कि you may be different person. One thing I should say, you are a very good person. You replied me to have a conversation with you. You allowed it. You are a very nice person. Actually, अभी मैं बताऊँ जो आपने जो characters वीडियो में प्ले किए हैं, I think you may be the same person.
No, more or less I relate to them very well. But unfortunately, I haven't become a mother-in-law yet in real life. So I do not know how I will, end up behaving. So I don't know, because that is an area which is unexplored for me. So that's the whole situation. So वो मुझे तभी पता चलेगा जब मेरी लाइफ में वो दौर आएगा.
थैंक यू, थैंक्स अ लॉट. और जाते जाते आपका कोई सजेशंस फॉर करंट जनरेशन, फॉर अ डॉटर एंड डॉटर इन लॉज लाइक मी, और इवन अ मदर और मदर इन लॉज, एनी सजेशन, एनी इनसाइट्स?
मैं तो एक ही बात बोलूंगी that life is short, so try to make it as happy as possible. If the situation is not something which can be corrected, because after all it's a kind of a yin yang kind of a situation between two parties and two persons. One person cannot change the relationship scenario. So अगर दोनों तरफ से effort है तो बहुत अच्छा हो जाएगा सबके लिए. Everybody will be happy. But if I would still say, if the efforts of if suppose the relationship is very very toxic and very very negative, then it's better to keep a distance, maintain a distance. That is the best, because उससे क्या होगा, आपका relation भी बना रहेगा, आप कभी कभी मिलोगे तो everybody will meet properly and it will not become something of a issue.
True.
Right? एक toxic relationship में 24 hours रहना is very tough. It cannot last. So efforts should be there to remove all toxicity from your relationship and your home. But if it is not possible, then it's better to maintain a distance. These are the only two choices one has.
True.
Right?
Thank you, ma'am. ये थे मिस निरुपमा वर्मा, a tremendous actress and a kind soul in person. Relationships are tough. To maintain it is tougher than that. So to all women out there, just relax yourself. Try it hard. पर अगर नहीं हो रहा, it's better to keep a distance and maintain that relationship. So I am signing off. See you on our next episode next Sunday. Till then, goodbye.